Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy and I'm so glad that you decided to join me today. Today I'm going to be unveiling for you a new project pan that I have created all by myself. I'm really excited about it, and I have also submitted it to the Pantastic Ladies collab group on Facebook, and they have graciously approved it. So if you're a part of that Facebook group, I hope that you will find the link and join. And if you're not, I'll have the link to the Google Forms so you can sign up, and more specific details about the project listed below. So hopefully you will decide to join me. This is a project pan, and it'll be a collaborative project pan called the Back to School Project Pan. And as I've mentioned a couple of times in some of my videos, I am a teacher, and I was thinking to myself, I want to do something fun and purposeful with my time once school starts. And what better way to do that than to kind of have a school-focused project pan. So I came up with 10 school-themed prompts that I related back to beauty, makeup, skincare products that I know that I have that I would like to continue to work on once school starts. So that's what I came up with. This project is going to start on August the 1st. I report back to school on August the 8th, so I wanted to kind of give myself a week to get going, and I'm going to end the project on December 16th. That way it will cover the whole first semester of school. So you can make those guidelines fit or whatever you want. There will be one update, and that update will be on October 15th. So if you're a teacher or a student and you're thinking about doing this project, I really wanted to keep it simple. We're going to update one time. It's a short-term project, so that one update shouldn't be too stressful. And another thing that was really my heart for creating this project is, for myself, I didn't want to include any goals where I had to count the number of times that I used these products. So I set non-monetary or non-numerical goals for myself. Now, if you don't mind counting uses and you want to do that, then that's totally up to you. But I wanted to make this project easy for me and easy for you if you decide to join me. So some ideas that I came up with on goals that you can set for this back to school project are obviously to use the product up. You can also hit pan on the product. You could set a goal to use the embossing or like the print or whatever off of a product. You could say, well, when I measure it, it's here and I want to use it down to here. And you'll see in just a second, a lot of the goals that I set for myself were time frame goals. So I like to rotate through my makeup and things like that, and so I thought that it would be okay for me to kind of say, like, I'm going to use this product for 2 months, and any 2 months that I decide. So hopefully you understand my heart and you've kind of got some ideas that will work for you. Another thing is that the number of products, I am going to choose to start with like 3 to 5 products. Even though there are 10 prompts within this project, I am only going to kind of focus on 3 to 5 at a time. And once I meet a goal, then I can add in another product. And so I'm kind of continuing to do that. And I also wanted to have makeup things and skincare, body care type things as well. So hopefully that makes sense. If you're interested in this project and you have some questions, please make sure that you leave those in the comments below, and I will be happy to help you. So over here on my computer off to the side, I have my list of 10 prompts that I have. So are you ready? Let's buckle up. Here we go. The first prompt is first day fresh. And for this prompt, I wanted for that to be a newest product. So this is a fresh, new, hot off the presses kind of product. So that can be what you choose. Number 2, I called it working up a sweat. So this is going to be something that's a long-lasting product. You can go to PE class with this product and you're going to be working up a sweat and it's going to stay. The next prompt that I came up with is getting artsy. So for your specials art, this is going to be something that is inspiring to you or colorful. And that can look like whatever you want to interpret that as. The next prompt is sing it, like music class. And this is going to be a product you're always singing praises for. Kind of like a favorite product, but this is a product you've talked to people about a lot and you are spreading the word that this one is really good. Next, I have teacher's pet. And this is your favorite product. You know, teachers, we all have certain kids that, you know, are our favorites. I know we shouldn't, but there are some that, you know, they're just your favorites. You just click with them, you know. And so this is a favorite product in your collection. But then on the opposite side, we have the bad apple. And so I wanted to kind of cover that in many different ways. Every teacher has kids that you struggle with. So this is your bad apple. This can be a product that is something you're not crazy about in your collection, something you would like to get out of your collection, or I even turned it to, hey, something that makes you feel like a baddie, like you feel like really bad and bold and confident in this product, so you feel like a, you know, a good bad apple. Then I have snack time. So if you teach elementary, you know that there's always snack time. And so snack time, that prompt is going to be a mini product. So it's just like a little snack. So you pick whatever that looks like for you. The next prompt is it's time for lunch. Probably should have switched those up. And this is a food themed product. It smells like food, you know, makes you think of food, whatever. I know there's like an avocado eyeshadow palette out there, so if you have that, that would be something pretty cool to incorporate for this prompt. The next one is recess, and recess is going to be something that reminds you of outdoors, whatever that looks like for you. When I thought of this prompt, I thought of the ColourPop and Raw Beauty Christie at Forest Sight palette. If I had that, that would be a great product to slide in for that prompt. And the last and 10th prompt that I came up with is dismissal. Of course, we all gotta have dismissal time. And so dismissal, the prompt is something that's almost finished or something that you know you can finish really quickly. So those are the 10 prompts, and now I'm going to unveil to you what product I have chosen, and I'll start off with the products that I know that I'm going to work on first, and then you know, the extra ones in the waiting room will be last. Are you ready? Okay, so here are the products that I'm going to start out with. I am going to start out with my food product. My food thing product, and that is my Tree Hut Shave Oil Watermelon Scented. This smells like watermelon bubblicious. It smells so, so good. And I have used, I'm a little less than half, so I've been working on this all summer long. And I know that once the fall time comes around, I'm probably gonna be like over this. I'm not gonna wanna like smell like that. So my goal is to use this up. So that will be my goal for that. The other one that I'm going to work on first is my dismissal product. So this is something I know once I use it, I can finish it really quickly. And it is my Soul by Jergens Sunless Tanning Serum. This is how much I have. It's very sad. Very, very sad. My main problem with this is I just, oh gosh, I feel like I just can't be bothered to get the lotion, put it in my hand, and it's just an extra step that I really am kind of annoyed to take. So I want to use this up and get it gone. So I know that I can use this up within 2 to 3 uses very, very quickly. And then the next one that I am going to work on is my Burt's Bees Lip Shimmer in the shade Fig. This is what I am using for my Bad Apple product. I'm not super crazy about these. I don't know. I feel like once I use them a whole lot, like consistently, they, I don't know. I don't like the peppermint oil feel on my lips. It's okay, but it's just not my favorite. So I want to go ahead and use this up. I have 3 of these different shades of these, and so I just picked one that I thought would kind of go with the makeup looks that I know that I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to leave this at school and just reapply all throughout the day. And so my goal is to use this up. So this is probably going to be in there for the long haul because it's basically brand new, and I'm not going to roll it up because it's long, trust me. So my goal is to just use that up. Okay, another one that I'm going to try to knock out pretty quickly is my product that reminds me of the outdoors, my recess product, and it's this mini Ahava Dead Sea Water Mineral Shower Gel. It kind of just reminded me of the outdoors. It looks green and grassy, and the Dead Sea water just kind of made me think of outdoors. So I'd like to go ahead and get this out of the way. So with 4, I'm gonna really focus on 4 of my products right now. And as you can see, 3 of them are body products. So I know that it's going to be pretty easy for me to do that. I think I'm going to talk about these 2 next. And these I may kind of slide in starting in August, and I may wait until September. I'm not sure. For, let's see, favorite product, no, newest product, one of my newest products, sorry, is my NARS bronzing cream in the shade Laguna. I just got this in my birthday haul, and so it's pretty new to me, and it has a really lovely scent to it. I really like that. I would like to start using this in August, but because it's a cream, I'm just not sure if it's really gonna like work for being sweaty. You know, teachers were outside for recess. We're going to be walking and practicing routines, and dismissal time's going to be hot. So I may wait until September to start using this. I'm not sure. We'll see. And for a product, my Sing It product I'm always singing praises for is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Concealer. I love this concealer. Right before I started this video, I noticed that my concealer was looking really bad because I had used something different. And so I dabbed this on, and I'm a lot more content with what my under eyes look like. This is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful concealer, and I have one waiting in the wings. I think this one is almost finished because when I take the wand out, it just has that hollow sound. Let's see if you can hear it. Just sounds hollow. See? So we'll see. I don't know. It might be finished. So my goal for both of these for this is to use it for 2 months. This bronzer, whenever I start using it, I'm going to use it for 2 months. The Shiseido is also, whenever I start using it, I'm going to use it for 2 months. That won't be a problem at all. Okay, next I'm working on another cream blush, but for, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry, I had to look to see which one this fit with. This Rare Beauty liquid cream blush in the shade Hope is going to fit my prompt for working up a sweat. It's the longest lasting product. It's very, very good. I love this cream blush a lot, and this shade is kind of a rosy pink color, so I'm really gonna look forward to using that in the fall time. But like I was saying, I'm panning or have a really high usage goal on another cream blush. So once I'm finished with my goal with that, then I'm gonna start using this, and my goal for this one is to use it for 2 months whenever I start using it. I'm not gonna count my uses, I'm just gonna use it for 2 months. Okay, another product that I have is this, this is my Snack Time mini product. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. It's basically brand new. I have used it, but it's basically full, and my goal will be to use this up. So as soon as I pull this in, I'm just gonna keep using it, and I may start out with this in August. I haven't quite decided yet. Okay, now this product is came off. All right, sorry. Okay, so for Teacher's Pet, I saved my last two goal, that's like kind of weird, for last. So the last two products that I have kind of, I don't know, creative goals. For Teacher's Pet, a favorite product, I chose my Carolina Herrera, I think this is Good Girl Supreme something, I'm not sure. It's the one with the black shoe, perfume. I love the way this smells. It's so good. So this is a perfume that I am going to use during the week. I have another perfume that I like to use in the fall, and so that perfume will be like my weekend perfume. So in order for me to not have to keep up with my goal, like usage goals, I just kind of said, hey, during the week, this is my perfume, and if I want to wear perfume on the weekend, I can use this, or I can use my other one. And for the Getting Artsy prompt, something inspiring or colorful, keeping in mind that I usually wear eyeshadow that's pretty neutral. I have some, like today I'm wearing like a pinky look, but so the one that I felt like inspired me the most, and when I open this up I get really like heart flutters to use it, is the ABH Norvina palette. And I haven't used it a whole lot. I did get this last year, but these shimmers are like to die for. This pink is just, oh gosh, it's so wonderful. So I wanted to use this in conjunction with my Pan That palette, which I will pick back up in August. This will be the palette that I partner that one with in October. So for the month of October, this will be my accent palette that I use with the other one. So it won't get used a whole lot, but it's definitely something that I'm really looking forward to using in October. And another reason why I picked this for October is, if you're a teacher, you know that October is one of our most stressful months. It's kind of like the middle of the semester. It's a long month, and there's usually not a holiday in there unless you have a PD day. And there's Halloween, there's Red Ribbon Week, and some other things that I can't even remember. It's a really hectic time. It's a fun time, great time for the students, but as a teacher, you're really juggling a whole lot, and it's really stressful. So I wanted to pick October as my like inspiring, so that at least when I get ready in the morning, I'm using something that brings my heart some joy. So that is all of my products that I will be using in my back to school project pan. I hope that you have been inspired by my prompts and you see things in your collection that you are excited to use. And if you would like to join, please be sure to use the Google Forms that's in the description below, so that you can sign up and we'll know, and I'll be able to kind of take a look at your project wherever you decide to update it on Instagram or on YouTube or on the Pantastic Ladies Facebook group. If you have any questions about the prompts, please do not hesitate to leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!